Mommy, it hurts.
Hold on, baby. We're almost at the hospital.
Mommy, am I sick in a weird way?
No. The doctor will help you. I promise I'll make you better. Doctor, what's wrong with my son?
This doesn't look like a normal illness. It may be a rare genetic condition, possibly linked to a paternal marker.
Paternal marker?
Does his father have any similar symptoms? Sudden chills, eye color changes, abnormal nail growth?
I don't know who his father is.
You don't know?
Something happened 5 years ago. I never saw the man's face clearly.
We need to run a targeted genetic screening. The first round will cost around $3,000. More tests may follow.
Mommy, are we out of money?
No. Money is Mommy's problem. Your only job is to get better. Who's there?
Get out.
This is my room. Who are you?
I said get out.
Are you sick? Should I call a doctor?
Don't come closer. Don't touch me.
You're hurting me.
Leave. Now. While I can still let you.
You're burning up.
Sophie, your grandmother collapsed. The hospital says family has to come right now.
I'm coming. I'm sorry.
Mommy, we can go home. It doesn't hurt that much now.
We're not going home. The hospital doctor said you need the test, so you're getting the test.
But it's so much money.
Money is for grown-ups to worry about. You're allowed to just be a kid.
Then, can Mommy be a kid too?
Mommy already grew up. I can't find the man from 5 years ago. But Finn is my son. Even if I'm alone, I'll save him.
Mommy, did I make you spend more money again?
No, you didn't make me spend anything. I want you healthy, that's all.
If I'm really weird, will you still want me?
Don't ever say that. Whatever you are, you're mine.
Then I'll eat less. I won't get sick. You won't have to work so hard.
I'm not afraid of working hard. I'm afraid of you hurting.
I can stay home by myself. You can go make money.
Absolutely not. Your body isn't stable right now. I'm not leaving you alone.
Then I'll go make money with you.
When you're better, you can be my assistant.
Sophie, I can't make it to Pierce Manor tonight. Can you fill in for me? It pays very well.
I'll do it.
Alpha, the council sent another message. They're still pressing you about a mate and an heir.
Let them press.
The pack is getting restless. Wehrman's bond once. If the woman from that full moon night could be found, maybe...
Don't mention her again.
Since that night, you've rejected every other scent. She may be your fated mate.
Fated mate? She slept beside me and vanished before dawn. No name, no trace.
Mommy, that car smells strange.
What?
Nothing.
Pup scent. What? Stop the car.
Alpha, are you sure it was a pup?
I'm sure.
The pack hasn't had a new pup in years. If there's really one wandering around the city with humans, that's serious.
Find them.
Where do we start? Traffic cameras, street cameras, every woman and child who passed this block in the last 10 minutes.
A pup scent. Around a human woman. Why?
Mommy, is the job far away?
Not too far. Just a private dinner at a rich family's estate. I'll cook and come right back.
Will there be steak?
Why are you always asking about steak lately?
I just want meat, especially the kind with juice still inside.
If I can bring some back, I will.
Yeah.
Is Finn's illness really just genetic? Wow, she is so cute.
You're the Chef Lewis sent?
Yes, Sophie Shaw. Chef Lewis had an emergency, so I'm covering tonight's dinner. Lewis sent a human woman in his place? I've worked with him for years. I know the menu and the process. Human women don't usually enter Pierce Mansion. Don't play dumb.
Does she even know where she is? Humans never do.
Why are you so slow? I just follow you. The Alpha doesn't eat meat too rare tonight, and no alcohol. Not too rare, no alcohol. Any other restrictions? Just do what you're told. If I can bring some home, Finn will be so happy.
Alpha, we're still checking the cameras. We haven't found the woman and child yet. Keep looking.
Adrian, dinner is being prepared. Unfortunately, Lewis didn't come. He sent a woman instead.
Send her away.
Mr. Pierce, this is the first tasting. I can adjust the flavor if needed.
Her.
If the taste doesn't work, I can change it right away.
Alpha, I'll have her removed.
Don't touch her.
Mr. Pierce,
You don't remember me?
have we met?
No.
What did you do to him? I met him for the first time today.
Miss Shaw, just finish the dinner and don't wander around the manor.
Why did he sound like he knew me? The Alpha has very specific tastes. Don't think one decent plate means you belong here. I'm only here to cook. I'll do the job right. If there are leftovers after dinner, may I take a little home? I can pay for it. You want leftovers from Pierce Manishin? My son hasn't had much appetite lately. Meat is the only thing he wants to eat. You have a son?
Alpha, the food has been checked. No problem. She made this? Yes. Miss Shaw knows what she's doing. She doesn't feel like a random replacement.
What did she say in the kitchen?
She asked if she could take leftover meat home. Said her son wanted meat.
Bring her here.
Mr. Pierce, is there something wrong with the food?
You have a child.
I-
How old?
4.
A boy?
Not my real son. I mean, my dog. He's 4. I call him my son.
Your dog's son?
Yes, a very hungry dog. I'm working. What do you want?
You still owe me, Sophie. A woman like you with a sick kid doesn't get to act proud. A wealthy client is willing to cover your debt if you accept his financial arrangement.
I'm not signing my life away, and you are not touching Finn.
Then pay what you owe, or I'll find another way to get my money.
Mr. Pierce, if there's nothing else, may I return to the kitchen?
In a hurry to sign away your life for someone else's debt?
5 years ago, you vanished before dawn. Now you're rushing into another man's financial arrangement? You're full of surprises, Miss Shaw.
Mr. Pierce, watch your mouth.
Miss Shaw, your payment. The Alpha also approved the leftover meat.
Thank you. If you need a chef again, you can contact me. I need the work, but I'll do it properly.
Alpha, that looked a little like jealousy.
Shut up.
Finn! You're still protecting him? He bit me! That child is not normal! Who let you into my apartment? I was trying to help you. The client can pay your bills if you accept his financial arrangement. You and that sick little burden should be grateful. You mean you found someone willing to buy my life? Your parents are gone. I raised you. You owe me. And that little freak will ruin you sooner or later. My grandmother raised me. Say one more word about Finn and I call the police. You'll regret this. No man will take a woman with a monster child. Good. Then no man gets to bother us. Finn, look at me. Don't be scared.
Mommy, am I a monster?
No, you are not a monster. You are my baby.
Will people hurt me?
I won't let them. I'll protect you from everyone.
Alpha, are we really here to check whether Miss Shaw is getting married?
I'm here for the pup scent.
The scent disappeared around this area earlier, and Miss Shaw happens to live here. Upstairs. Miss Shaw's apartment?
Mommy, I don't want anyone to see me.
No one will see you. I'll turn off the lights. When you feel better, we'll go back to the hospital.
Sophie Shaw, open the door.
Mommy, is someone here to take me away?
No,
Hide in the bedroom. Don't come out, no matter what you hear. Don't be scared. Mommy is here.
Open the door.
I can't let him see Finn. Absolutely not. Mr. Pierce, why are you at my apartment this late?
There is a pup scent in here. Let me in.
This is my house. I won't let you walk into the bedroom.
Miss Shaw, the alpha doesn't mean harm. He only needs to confirm something.
Men who show up at a woman's house at night don't get to call themselves harmless.
Mr. Pierce, take one more step and I'll call the police.
What are you hiding?
I'm hiding nothing. I'm angry because you broke into my home.
You really don't remember me?
Should I?
You have an impressive memory, Miss Shaw.
What are you talking about?
Mommy?
Something's wrong.
What do you mean? He was right here. He was right here.
Who knew he was here?
Linda. She was here. She saw what happened to him. How could she do this? He's just a child. Why are you helping me?
Get in the car, because your son is not an ordinary child.
You know what's happening to him?
We save him first.
Drive faster, please.
Ethan, where are they now?
The car stopped near an old private genetics lab on the west side. That place was supposed to be closed years ago.
Why would Linda take Fen there?
Because someone told her your son was valuable.
Valuable? He is a child!
To some people, a child with rare blood is not a child. He is a specimen.
What kind of blood does Finn have?
I want my mommy.
Stop crying. If you cooperate, maybe they'll pay enough for your mother's bills.
You're lying! Mommy would never sell me!
His indicators are changing again. Look at the eyes. This is exactly what the Silver Order has been searching for.
I don't care what you call it. I want the money you promised.
You'll get paid after the blood sample is confirmed.
Don't touch me!
Let go of me! Finn is inside!
If you rush in now, they'll use him as a shield.
Then what am I supposed to do? Stand here and wait?
You stay behind me.
He is my son.
And he may be pack blood. That makes him my responsibility too.
This is private property. Leave now.
Move.
You heard him. Leave.
Alpha, there are more inside.
Then they chose the wrong night.
Mommy! Mommy!
Hold still! One tube of blood can change everything.
Maybe we should wait. He's just a kid.
A kid who may be worth millions.
Take one more drop of his blood, and you lose your hand.
Finn!
Mommy!
I'm here. Mommy is here.
Going somewhere?
Who ordered this test?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wrong answer! The Silver Order! They wanted any child with abnormal wolf markers.
Don't look at him like that.
I'm not afraid of him.
Everyone is afraid of him when they see this.
Then everyone is ignorant.
Finn is not a monster.
Then what am I?
You are a pup.
What does that mean? You knew what was happening to him before I did?
I suspected it.
Because of the smell you kept talking about?
Werewolf pups carry a scent before they fully awaken. Adults from the pack can sense it.
Werewolf? You're telling me my son is a werewolf?
Half werewolf, most likely.
Most likely.
Mommy, am I like him?
You don't have to think about that now.
He needs help. His first awakening has started, and his body can't stabilize on its own.
The hospital can help him.
Human hospitals can't treat this. Bring him to Pierce Manor. My people can stabilize his bloodline.
No. I just got him back. I'm not handing him to you.
If I wanted to take him, you couldn't stop me.
Then you're proving exactly why I shouldn't trust you.
I won't take him from you. Because I know what it means to be hunted for what you are.
Mommy, I'm cold.
Finn? Stay with me! If anyone hurts him, I don't care who you are. I'll fight you.
Good.
Good?
A pup needs a mother who will fight.
Are you a wolf too?
Yes,
Do you get scared?
sometimes.
Then maybe I'm allowed to be scared too.
You are.
A paternity test? You think Finn is yours?
The timeline fits. His scent fits. His bloodline markers fit.
That doesn't prove anything. I don't even remember your face from that night.
That's why I said test. But you remember the night.
If the test says you're his father, what happens next?
I protect him.
And take him into your pack.
He is already pack blood if he is mine.
He is my son first.
I'm not trying to erase you.
Then don't speak like I'm just a human holding something that belongs to you.
You're right.
You brought her back? After what happened tonight?
This is not your concern.
A human woman with a strange child enters Pierce Manor, and it is not my concern? My son is not strange. Then why is he in our medical room?
Enough! Vanessa, not tonight.
Mommy,
I'm here.
are you gonna send me away because I'm weird?
No one sends a pup away for being born.
But I scared people.
Then they need to be braver.
Are you brave?
Usually.
Then can you teach Mommy? She cries when she thinks I'm sleeping.
Sorry, Ear.
I don't need your pity.
It's cold.
5 years ago, did you know what happened after I left?
No. I woke up, and you were gone.
My grandmother almost died that morning. I didn't leave because I wanted to disappear.
I thought you ran because you regretted it.
I barely understood what happened.
Alpha, if Finn is your son, the council will demand to know.
The council?
If Finn is mine, I won't let anyone take him from you.
Is Finn okay?
His condition is stable for now, but the preliminary bloodline match is very high.
How high?
High enough that I recommend a formal paternity test immediately. His condition is stable for now, but he can't leave tonight.
I'm staying with him.
No one asked you to leave.
Good. Because I wouldn't.
The formal paternity test will take a few hours once we draw the samples.
And if he is yours?
Then I missed 4 years of his life.
Alpha, the files confirm it. The Silver Order has been searching for half-blood pups.
Why now?
Because a half-blood pup born from an alpha line could survive both human and were-whale blood tates. They think Finn may be a key. A key to what? Weaponized bloodline research. They want to control or destroy awakened pups before the pack finds them. Find every person connected to that lab.
Mia, not now.
Sophie, my mom called me. She said you got some powerful man involved. What did you do?
What did I do? Your mother kidnapped my son.
She said she was helping you. You always make yourself the victim.
Finn was tied to a chair in a lab. If that is your idea of help, stay away from us.
You think hiding behind a rich man makes you better than us?
I'm not hiding behind anyone. I'm protecting my child.
Mommy, don't let them take me.
I won't let them take you.
He can't hear you.
Maybe I need to say it anyway.
Mommy, no more needles.
Just one small test, baby. I'll hold your hand.
Do you need a needle too?
Yes.
Will it hurt you?
Not much.
Then I'll be brave if you're brave.
Watch me.
If the result says no, we leave.
If the result says yes,
Then we talk about what is best for Finn. Not what is best for your pack. Not what is best for your council. Finn comes first.
agreed.
You don't get to make promises you can't keep.
I don't make promises lightly.
The result is confirmed. Say it. Adrian Pierce is Finn Shaw's biological father.
No.
Alpha, congratulations.
4 years.
Mommy, did I do something wrong?
No, baby. You did nothing wrong.
Is he really my dad?
I am, if you want to know the truth.
Then why didn't you come before?
Because I didn't know you existed.
Oh, are you mad that I existed without asking?
Never.
I need time to think.
You and Finn can stay here until he is stable.
Stay here as guests or stay here because you won't let us leave?
Guests.
Then say it clearly.
You are not my prisoner. Finn is not my prisoner. You may leave when his condition is safe.
And the council?
They will hear about the heir.
He is not a political announcement. He is for.
Alpha, we heard a child was brought into the manor.
You hear too much.
If the child carries your blood, the council has the right to verify him.
The council has no right to touch him. A half-blood pup raised by a human woman could be dangerous.
Say that again, and you'll be the one in danger.
Alpha. Finn is under my protection. So is his mother.
So it's true. Your child is Adrian's son. He has a name. A name doesn't make him legitimate. Watch your mouth in front of my son. Your son? If he is Adrian's heir, he belongs to the pack. He belongs to himself. And I am his mother.
Mommy, does she hate me?
No one who matters hates you.
Leave.
Adrian, I
I said leave!
She won't speak to you like that again.
Is everyone here going to look at me like I'm a problem?
You are not a problem. You are my son.
Alpha, the pack needs stability. A hidden heir appearing overnight will cause panic.
Then manage the panic.
The child must be examined by council physicians and placed under council protection.
No.
He is half human. His awakening may be unstable. His mother knows nothing about pack law.
His mother kept him alive for 4 years while the pack knew nothing.
That does not give her authority over an alpha heir.
It gives her more authority than anyone in this room.
Can I go home today?
Not today. The doctor says you need more rest.
Is this Dad's home?
It's his home.
Then is it a little bit my home too?
His emotional state affects his awakening. Try not to frighten him with adult conflict.
I'm trying. I'm trying to make the right choice. Just say it.
The council is requesting formal custody supervision.
Custody?
In pack law, an alpha heir can be placed under council's vision if his bloodline is considered unstable.
They want to take my son.
Adrian won't allow it.
Is that enough? I need to see Adrian. I heard you're discussing my son.
Human women are not permitted in council meetings.
Then stop discussing my child like I'm not his mother.
Your lack of pack knowledge is exactly why the child needs supervision.
I may not know your laws, but I know this. No law that takes a child from his mother is worth respecting.
Brave words do not change bloodline danger.
Then test me. Ask me what I've done for him for 4 years. Ask me how many nights I stayed awake when he was sick. Ask me who ran Thrain to save him when none of you even knew his name.
Emotion is not proof of competence.
Neither is age.
Alpha, this human woman is openly disrespecting the council.
She is answering disrespect with honesty.
You are letting personal feelings cloud judgment!
My judgment is clear. Finn stays with his mother. His mother stays under my protection. This gives you recognized guardian status inside the Pack estate. No council physician can examine Finn without your consent.
You can do that?
I'm the Alpha.
Convenient.
You fought well today.
I was scared.
Brave people usually are.
Thank you for not taking him from me.
I told you I wouldn't.
Is it weird that I like meat so much now?
Liking steak is not weird.
Your body is asking for what it needs.
Did you eat a lot of meat when you were little?
More than my doctors liked.
Alpha, the council has issued a formal request. They want Miss Shaw evaluated as Finn's guardian.
Evaluated? My ignorance kept him alive when your pack didn't even know he existed.
Luck is not competence.
And cruelty is not wisdom.
If this is an evaluation, ask your questions. If this is an insult, it ends now. Do you know what moon feeder is?
No.
Do you know how to suppress claw growth during a first awaken?
No.
Do you know what happens if a pup's wolf side overtakes his human consciousness?
No. But I know when Finn is scared, he grabs his left sleeve. I know he lies about pain because he doesn't want me to spend money. I know he needs someone to tell him he is not a monster before anyone tells him what bloodline he has.
Sentiment.
Motherhood.
So this is the little heir everyone is fighting over.
I don't want to fight.
You don't have to. Adults will fight because of you.
Is Mommy in trouble because of me?
Your mother walked into a world she doesn't belong to.
Don't say that about my mommy.
Careful. Monsters always show themselves when they get angry.
I'm not a monster!
Finn! Look at me. Breathe with Mummy.
She said you don't belong here.
Then we'll belong wherever we stand together.
You provoked a recovering pup.
I only spoke the truth.
Then here is mine. Come near my son again, and you leave Pierce Morn.
They're right about one thing. I don't know your world.
You can learn.
What if I learn too slowly? What if Finn gets hurt because I don't understand something?
Then I teach you. The doctors teach you. Ethan teaches you. You don't have to know everything tonight.
Why are you being patient with me?
Because you were patient with my son before you knew he was mine.
He wanted us to escape.
Caleb Stone could have collapsed the lab on us. He didn't. Because the lab was only a message.
No. It was a test. He wanted to see what I would do when you were weakened. He wanted to confirm I would move towards danger for Finn.
Then he's planning to use you to reach the child.
He already tried. Now we plan for it.
He believed a half-blood child could access old Pack bloodlines without being bound by Pack law.
What does that mean?
Ancient Pack sites respond to alpha lineage. Most require full wolf heir.
Caleb thinks Finn can open those sites without triggering traditional protections.
So when he calls Finn a key, he means it literally.
He wants access to the old Pack vaults.
What's inside?
Weapons. Blood records. Things the Pack buried because even wolves feared them.
Mommy! You brought my training ball back.
I'm here. It helped.
Were you scared?
Brave doesn't mean not scared. It means scared and still doing what matters.
Dad, were you scared too?
Yes.
Of what?
Losing you both.
If the old vaults are Caleb's target, he needs Finn alive.
That does not comfort me.
The child should be moved to a council bunker.
No.
Miss Shaw, this is not personal.
It is my son. It is personal by definition.
Finn stays with his parents.
If Caleb wants me because I'm a key, I want to choose what doors I open.
You're still a child. You don't have to carry this.
I know, but I don't want bad people to decide who I am.
Then we start with one rule. Your power belongs to you. Not to Caleb, not to the council, not even to me.
I gave you what you wanted. Let me go.
You gave me noise. Useful, but not enough.
I can get close to Sophia again.
No. But you can make her come to you.
Sophie, please, they're going to kill me!
Mothers don't ignore crying girls.
It's bait.
I know.
Then we don't take it.
We don't take it blindly. But if Caleb kills her, he will use that too. He'll tell Finn this family lets people die.
Mia helped threaten him.
And she is still a person being used by a monster.
Your mercy is exactly what he is counting on.
Then let's make sure he regrets counting on it.
But she was mean to us.
Yes.
Do we still help her?
Helping someone doesn't mean what they did was okay. It means we don't let bad people decide what kind of people we become.
I don't want Caleb to make us bad.
Me neither.
Then help her. But come back.
Always.
If anything feels wrong, you say the word and we pull you out.
Everything about this feels wrong.
Then choose a different word.
Fine. If I say home, you pull me out.
Good.
Cameras looped. 2 heat signatures inside. One likely Mia.
Sophie! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Okay, just get me out!
Stay calm. I'm here.
Compassion. Such an indeficient instinct.
You wanted me. I'm here.
I wanted proof.
Of what?
That Finn's strongest trigger is not pain. It's you.
No!
Let the boy see his mother threatened. Let his blood answer.
Finn, listen to me. Breathe. Don't give him what he wants.
Let's raise the volume.
Touch her again, and I end you.
Mommy is hurt!
Finn, look at me. Your mother is talking to you. Listen to her voice.
Finn, your power belongs to you, not to Caleb, not to fear, to you.
My power belongs to me.
Good job, kid.
I want my mom back.
You came back for me. Don't make me regret it. I'm sorry. I really am. Be sorry later. Run now.
Loose ends always run towards fear.
Caleb, this is over. Finn didn't break.
Not yet. But the key has awakened.
You failed. You will never touch him.
I confirmed enough. The boy can resist external trigger. Now I need direct contact. Alphas always say never right before they negotiate.
Where did Caleb go?
I don't know. He said the boy would come to the gate eventually.
What gate?
The old blood gate. He kept saying only the key can open it.
Alpha, Caleb is heading for an old pack site. He knows about the blood gate.
Secure Sophie first.
You're bleeding too much. Sophie,
It's not as dramatic as you're making it sound. I'm still here.
stay.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Bossy even when terrified.
Especially then.
I saw everything. I almost changed. I wanted to hurt him.
But you didn't. Wanting to protect someone you love is not bad. Letting him control that feeling would be.
I said it. My power belongs to me.
You protected yourself tonight. And by doing that, you protected your mother.
I helped?
More than you know.
Caleb escaped towards the northern mountains. If he's after the old blood gate, he needs Finn physically present. Then he'll come for him again, or force us to bring him. Increase guard rotations. Move the council loyalists into outer perimeter. No one approaches Finn without 3 layers of verification. Understood. Alpha, there's one more thing. The old blood gate is tied to Pierce Rinnage. If Finn can open it, so can you attempt to seal it. At what cost? The records say an Alpha may survive. They don't promise it. The old blood gate is beneath the northern ridge. Pierce blood sealed it generation ago.
It was never meant to be opened again.
Caleb knows enough to try.
If the gate opens, the buried weapons may answer any blood that controls the key.
Meaning Caleb could turn Pack Legacy into hunter weapons.
Then we seal it before he reaches Finn.
Alpha, the records say sealing the gate from outside is nearly impossible.
Nearly is enough.
What does nearly impossible mean?
It means dangerous.
Try again. Dangerous for who? You were going to leave without telling me.
I was going to solve the problem before Caleb forced Finn into it.
By dying quietly?
By keeping our son alive.
Do not Finn's first lesson about fatherhood be disappearance.
Caleb wants me at the gate, right?
You don't need to worry about that.
That means yes.
Caleb wants to use you. That will not happen.
But if the gate listens to my blood, maybe it also listens to my choice. You said my power belongs to me. If I hide forever, is it still mine?
Being brave does not mean walking into every trap.
Then teach me how to walk into one and not belong to it.
Heart rate elevated but stable. Focus on your anchor.
My power belongs to me!
He's not just reacting, he's directing it.
I can hear something.
What does it say?
It asks who I choose. I chose Mommy and Dad.
That is enough. You don't have to prove anything else.
I'm not proving. I'm choosing.
If you come, you follow every order.
Adrian.
If he is the only one who can reject the gate from inside, we prepare him instead of pretending danger disappears.
Then we all come back. That is the rule.
The sample is not enough.
Of course not. Blood removed from choice is only blood.
Then we need the boy.
No. We need his family to believe bringing him is their idea.
Mommy, you're fixing the same zipper 3 times.
It's an important zipper.
I'm scared too.
Good. Then we both remember to be careful.
If I tell you to run, you run.
If Mommy tells you to come back, you come back.
Fair. Caleb is jamming long-range communication. Switch to close-range channels.
Finn?
The gate knows I'm coming. No. It feels lonely, like something was locked away because everyone was afraid of it.
Not everything locked away wants to hurt people.
And not everything lonely should be opened.
The gate does not obey age. It obeys recognized blood.
Then why can't Adrian seal it safely?
Because an alpha can force a seal. A chosen heir can refuse an opening.
He is 4!
I am not asking him to fight.
The sentence still ends with him standing in front of that door.
If I can say no, I want to say it.
You are allowed to be a child.
I know. I'm saying no as a child, not as a weapon.
Alpha Pierce, Miss Shaw, and the successful child. Right on schedule.
Show yourself.
I'm exactly where history should be rewritten. Bring the boy to the gate, or I start releasing the pack names buried in the old records. Every hidden child, every forbidden bond, every family your council erased.
What records?
Shameful ones.
Powerful ones.
So the pack buried people like Finn before he was even born.
Some elders believed blood purity protected us.
No, it protected their power.
Those records come out if Caleb opens the gate. They also come out if I order it.
Alpha, that could fracture old families.
Good. Rotten foundations should crack. Finn will not inherit a pack built on buried children.
There he is, the key that can choose.
I'm not your key.
Not yet. Children are easy to persuade.
You never understood children. That is why you keep needing cages.
The gate needs fear. Let's give it a mother's. Caleb!
Ethan, break the array! Working on it!
The old gate responds beautifully. Fear, blood, choice. Perfect convergence.
You're shouting!
Look at me. Not the door. Me.
It wants me to open it.
What do you want?
I want it to stop hurting everyone.
Then don't answer fear. Answer love.
Sentimental nonsense.
No. The one variable you keep failing to control.
Stop hurting her!
There it is.
Finn, listen to me. He wants your anger to choose for you.
I'm angry!
Then hold it. Don't hand it to him.
The array is tied to Caleb's remote and the gate response. If I cut it wrong, it tightens.
Then cut it right!
That is always the dream. That is always the dream.
The gate is not only opening, it is recognizing the boy.
Recognizing him as what?
A rejected bloodline returning.
Finn is not returning to anything that abandoned children like him.
Finn, stop!
I'm trying.
Don't stop him. This is the first honest thing your pack has done in centuries.
You don't care about buried children. You care about buried weapons.
History needs force to change.
No. People like you use history as an excuse to hurt whoever is closest.
Wolves destroyed my family.
And now you destroy children who had nothing to do with it!
Then let the child choose who history saves.
Finn, look at me.
I didn't mean to open it.
I know.
But he did.
Caleb is going inside! Stop him!
The door is sad.
What do you mean?
It doesn't want Caleb. It wants someone to remember them.
The buried children.
Come then, Alpha. Bring the key deeper.
They're quiet at here.
Who?
The voices behind the door.
These are not weapon records. They are names.
They erased them from the pack, then locked their names here.
Not anymore.
This one was a baby.
Then we remember them too.
We called it preserving order.
You buried children and called it order?
I will make this public. You will help rebuild what your council helped hide.
Yes, Alpha.
You're late. History has been waiting.
History doesn't belong to you.
It belongs to whoever has the courage to use it.
You mean whoever has no shame using dead children as weapons?
Wolves killed my family. Wolves hid their crimes. I am only making sure the world remembers.
Remembering is not the same as revenge.
Open the vault, Finn. Inside are weapons that can end wolf rule forever.
I don't want weapons.
You want safety. Weapons create safety.
Mommy says cages can look like safety too.
Your mother cannot protect you from what you are.
He doesn't need protection from himself.
Then why is everyone so afraid of what he can open?
Because adults keep hiding things instead of fixing them.
Alpha! Caleb's trying to reach the bloodlock!
He has Finn's blood!
Why won't it answer?
Because you stole blood. You didn't get a choice.
Then choose. Open it, or watch your parents die for an old pack's sins.
Finn! You don't have to do what he says!
But he does, because love is leverage.
Love is not leverage. Love is who I choose.
Open it!
No.
You don't understand what is inside.
I understand you want it because you're angry.
Anger is honest.
So is no.
Baby, stay with me.
I am with you.
The gate is rejecting stolen blood.
No, the key cannot refuse the lock. Faced as I already know.
I'm not a key.
He is my son.
And my child.
And the pack's heir, if he still wants any part of us after what we buried.
Wolves always pretend blood makes them noble.
No. Choice is due.
Adrian!
You owe me hazard pay.
Approved. Always running into danger. Do you never learn?
I learned exactly where cowards hide their buttons.
Mommy!
Stay back!
I said no.
You could end centuries of wolf cruelty!
I can help people remember. I don't have to hurt people for you.
Remembering without punishment is weakness!
No, Punishing children for dead adults is weakness.
Caleb Stone, by alpha authority and human law evidence, you are finished.
If I can't open it, no one leaves with the truth.
Main path is collapsing! There is an old memorial exit through the name corridor!
They're helping us.
Then say thank you.
Thank you. We'll remember you.
This truth belongs to me!
No, it belongs to the people you tried to use.
We can't leave the names buried again.
We won't. I swear it.
Don't swear to me. Swear it to them.
The Council will release the records. Every name.
And say sorry.
And say sorry. You think arresting me changes anything? The pack is rotten!
Then we rebuild it.
With a half-blood child as your symbol,
With the truth as the beginning.
they will fear you one day. And Mentava Munich.
Maybe. But I won't let their fears for me.
Kill me then! Prove the wolf is still a beast!
No. You stand trialed. You answer for every child, every experiment, every life you turned into a tool.
Caleb Stone, you are under joint pack and federal custody.
Federal custody.
You kidnapped humans too. Turns out paperwork bites.
Are they still lonely?
Maybe less now.
Because someone heard them.
I'll remember.
None of you are allowed to leave this room for at least 12 hours.
Even Dad?
Especially Dad.
You came back.
You made it a rule.
You listened.
I'm learning.
Are we safe now?
Safer.
And together.
Together is better than safe?
Sometimes together is how we become safe.
Some are.
Then why did Dad say I can stay?
Because fear is not a law. People may feel afraid, they may ask questions, but they don't get to take your home from you.
If the old council erased them, what else did they lie about?
And what happens to the half-blood child now? His name is Finn Shaw. Not half-blood, not key, not weapon. He is my son, Alpha. Pack law has never recognized a child born outside a bonded mate. Then Pack law failed before Finn was born.
I don't need your law to tell me my child is real. But if your law can be used to erase children, hide mothers, and protect people like Caleb Stone, then your law needs to change.
Mommy, can laws say sorry?
People can. Then they make better laws.
Proposed emergency reform, recognition of children born outside formal pack bonds, protection for human mates and mixed families, independent review of old council records.
This will overturn centuries of tradition.
Good. Tradition buried children under stone and called it order. I won't protect that.
Then let this be the first correction.
Does that mean I'm allowed to stay?
No. It means no one is allowed to make you leave.
Are they still scared of me?
Some are.
Then why did Dad say I can stay?
Because fear is not a law. People may feel afraid, they may ask questions, but they don't get to take your home from you.
Is this my home?
If you want it to be.
And if your mother wants it to be.
Then ask Mommy first.
His indicators are stable. The genetic flare has calmed down for now. He still needs follow-up, but he's no longer in immediate danger.
So he can live normally?
With monitoring, yes. But I'd avoid calling anything about him normal or abnormal. He is simply Finn.
Does that mean I can eat steak?
In reasonable amounts.
What about unreasonable amounts?
No.
Don't look at me, I agree with him.
Having two parents is strict.
I arranged a medical trust for him. No conditions. No signature from you beyond consent.
Adrian.
It's not payment. It's not a way to keep you. It's what I should have done the moment I learned he existed.
I'll review the documents myself. Good, because I'm not easy to manage.
I expected nothing less. I'm not trying to manage you.
Smart answer.
Mr. Pierce, is it true the Pierce family concealed an heir for years? No. I failed to find my son and his mother. That failure is mine.
Will the child inherit your position?
He will inherit nothing he does not choose. Mrs. Shaw, are you now part of the Pierce family?
I'm Finn's mother. I'm also myself. Anything beyond that will be my choice, not a headline.
Best answer in the room.
Sophie, you brought the alpha to my kitchen?
He eats food, doesn't he?
I do. That sounds like a threat when you say it. You're cooking tonight?
I was a chef before I became your scandal.
You were never my scandal. You were the person I should have looked for harder.
This is the best day!
Finn Shaw. Recognized by name, protected by law, and free by right.
Mommy, is this okay?
Do you want it?
I want my name on it.
Then it's okay.
Can your name be with mine too?
Only if you want that.
I do. Mommy, Dad, what happens tomorrow?
Breakfast.
That's it?
Training, if your doctor allows it.
And steak?
Vegetables first.
Tomorrow sounds complicated.
We can learn tomorrow slowly.
Together?
Together.
Every tomorrow.
Is this the beginner version?
Unfortunately, yes.
Your world needs better brochures.
I'll pass that suggestion to the council. They'll hate it.
Good. Then write it down twice. He is still recovering.
This is not combat training. It's control.
What if I mess up?
Then you try again. Your wolf side listens to fear, anger, hunger, and protection. You need to teach it to listen to you.
Mine doesn't listen.
It will.
I'm right here.
Think of something safe.
Mummy.
Good. Hold that feeling.
I did it!
You did it, baby!
Did you see, Dad?
I saw.
He didn't mean to pressure you.
He called me Dad. I'm not the one under pressure.
Finn attaches fast when he feels safe.
Does that bother you?
It scares me.
Why?
Because if he starts loving you and you disappear, I'm the one who has to hold him when he breaks.
I won't disappear.
People say that all the time.
I'm not people.
That is exactly the kind of sentence that makes you hard to trust.
Adrian warned me in front of everyone. He is losing his mind over that human woman.
Then we use it.
The child is getting better. If he stabilizes, the pack will accept him.
A half-blood heir can be accepted. A dangerous half-blood heir cannot.
You want to trigger another episode.
I want the council to see what he really is.
And if Adrian finds out?
Then make sure he blames the human mother.
Mommy, are you studying because of me?
I'm studying because I want to understand you better.
Am I hard to understand?
Sometimes, but every good thing is worth learning.
Is Dad hard to understand too?
Very hard.
But maybe worth learning?
Maybe.
Mommy, everyone is looking at me.
Look at me, not them.
And if looking at them gets too hard, look at me.
This is Finn Shaw. He is my son.
A half-blood? Raised by a human?
He is under my protection. His mother is under my protection. Any insult to them is an insult to me.
Young Mr. Finn, this is for you.
Thank you. Mommy.
He's losing control! Keep him away from the children!
Finn! Look at me!
This is exactly what I warned you about. The child is dangerous.
Everyone step back.
Don't come close! I'll hurt you!
You won't.
I can't stop it!
Then borrow my control. Look at me, not them.
Mommy is here. Dad is here. You are safe.
Alpha, everyone saw it. The child is unstable. The council must take custody now.
No.
You cannot deny what happened.
Alpha, there's residue in the drink. Someone drugged him.
Someone did this to him?
Lock down the manor. No one leaves until I find who tried to hurt my son.
Dad, I didn't mean to scare them.
You didn't scare me.
My son was drugged inside my own manor. Until I know who did it, no one leaves.
Alpha, this is unnecessary. The child lost control because he is unstable.
He was fine before he drank that juice.
Human panic is not evidence.
Ethan has the evidence. The residue matches a wolf-stimulating compound. Someone wanted Finn to lose control. You served the drink. Who gave it to you?
I don't know. It was already on the tray.
Try again.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with this. No one said your name.
Ethan, check every camera. Already pulling the footage.
That proves nothing. I walked past a table. And right after that, Finn was poisoned. What's your accusation, human? What's your fear? It's louder than your words.
Enough. Zoom in on the silver bracelet. What was in the bracelet?
Nothing.
Ethan.
If there's nothing, why are you hiding it? You don't understand anything! That child will destroy Adrian's position! I was protecting the pack!
You poisoned a 4-year-old child.
I exposed a danger! You created one!
Alpha, this matches the compound in the drink. Vanessa Pierce poisoned my son to make him look dangerous.
Alpha, even if she made a mistake, the child's reaction still proves instability.
A mistake? She drugged him!
Control is control. A true heir should not be so easily triggered.
You sound prepared to defend her.
I defend the pack.
Then start by not defending child abuse.
Did I make everyone hate me?
No, baby. Someone hurt you. That was not your fault.
But I still changed.
Changing under poison is not failure.
Will I always be dangerous?
No. You will be strong. There is a difference.
Then can you teach me more tomorrow?
Every day you want me to.
Vanessa Pierce, the evidence against you is clear.
I did what the council was too afraid to do.
You hurt a child and called it courage.
You brought him here. You made him everyone's problem.
Finn is not a problem.
He is half human. He will never be accepted.
Then the pack learns to accept him.
You would change pack law for her?
For my son, Vanessa Pierce is stripped of access to Pierce Manor, pack medical facilities, and all heir-related proceedings.
You're banishing me?
I'm removing a threat from my son.
Alpha, she is still from a respected pack family. A public punishment may divide the pack.
The pack can divide over whether poisoning children is acceptable. I'm comfortable with that line.
You'll regret this. That human woman will ruin you.
Leave before I decide this punishment is too light.
Was she important to you?
Politically, yes.
Personally?
No.
I thought I'd feel better after she was punished.
But you don't.
Because she was right about one thing. This world can hurt him in ways I don't understand.
Then don't face it alone.
Is that an offer or an order?
An offer. I'm learning the difference.
If someone tries to scare me again, I want to not lose control.
You don't have to become strong overnight.
I know, but I want to try.
Hold it. When you feel your claws coming, focus on the weight.
Like an anchor?
Exactly.
I did better than yesterday.
You did.
Did I make you proud?
Yes.
Vanessa failed. Adrian has the evidence.
Then she was disposable.
The child is stabilizing faster than expected.
Alpha blood. Of course he is. Then stop aiming at the child. Aim at the mother.
Sophie Shaw?
Adrian will break pack law for the boy. Let's see what he breaks for the woman.
He asked if you were proud of him.
I was.
He's gonna care about your answer more than you think.
I know.
Do you?
No. But I'm trying to.
Then keep trying.
I will.
Is this for me?
Yes, medium rare, but not too much.
You discussed food restrictions with the doctor?
I can read a medical note.
He read it 3 times.
Dad worries like Mommy.
Good. You need both.
This law says that the council can challenge a guardian if the heir's safety is at risk.
They can try.
That is not comforting.
They rarely succeed.
Still not comforting.
Then here is the comforting part. I won't let them use the law against you.
You can't fight every law with power.
No. That's why you're learning the law.
You want me to be able to fight them myself?
I want them to regret underestimating you.
If I can control my claws, can I go to school again?
When it's safe.
Will kids know I'm different?
Everyone is different in ways they try to hide.
Even you?
Especially me.
Then I'll hide less if you hide less.
I'm her cousin! Tell Sophia to come out! I'm here. What do you want? So it's true. You climbed into a billionaire's house and forgot your family. If by family you mean the people who kidnapped my son, yes, I'm trying to forget. My mother is in custody because of you. Your mother is in custody because she sold out a child. Then maybe the internet should know what kind of child you're hiding. Mr. Pierce, I'm just here to talk to my cousin.
You threaten my son.
I didn't threaten anyone. I just think people deserve the truth. The truth is you and your mother tried to profit from Finn. You always act so innocent.
Collect her phone. Preserve every file and message.
You can't do that!
You came to my property to threaten a minor. I can do more.
Mommy, if people find out they lock me in a lab again?
No. Never again.
Promise?
Promise.
Dad?
Anyone who tries has to get through me first.
And Mommy?
Especially Mommy.
Then can we stay like this for a while?
She filmed him?
The video is shaky, but enough to cause panic if it spreads. Has anything been uploaded? Not yet. But she backed it up to a cloud folder.
She looked at a terrified child and saw money.
She won't get to use it.
You can't erase every copy forever.
Then we don't just erase. We find who asked her to release it.
Someone coached her. They knew exactly what to ask for.
The Silver Order?
Or someone inside the pack working with them. She received money after threatening to expose Finn. Enough to keep trying.
I want to talk to her.
No.
She is my cousin. She may say more to me.
Or she may hurt you to get to him.
I'm not made of glass. Enjoying your rich wolf castle? Did someone pay you to expose Finn? I don't know what you're talking about. Mia, he is 4. He trusted you before your mother dragged him to a lab. Your kid is dangerous! People have a right to know! People, or the person who paid you?
Whoever contacted you will not protect you when this comes criminal.
You can't scare me.
I'm not trying yet.
You always hated that Grandma loved me too? Fine, hate me. But Finn never did anything to you. He ruined everything! My mom is in trouble because of him! Your mom sold him to a lab. Because you always make people desperate! No, Mia. You just hate watching someone survive without becoming as cruel as you. A man called me. He said if I gave him proof of the child's condition, he could make sure my mom walked free.
Name.
I don't know. He used a voice changer. But he called the kid a half-blood key.
The call bounced through several servers, but one route passed near council territory.
Elder Victor.
We need proof.
He keeps hiding behind rules while other people hurt Finn.
Then we make him step out from behind them.
What happens if the pack finds out one of their elders worked with hunters?
It becomes treason.
And if you accuse him without proof?
It becomes civil war.
You're braver than all of us.
Mommy, did Mia come because of me?
Adults make bad choices. That is not your fault.
If people see the video, will they think I'm scary?
Mia Hay failed. Adrian has her under control. Then stop using greedy amateurs. The boy is guarded day and night. I told you. Aim at the mother. Adrian has placed her under alpha protection. Protection can become a cage. Make the pack believe she is the danger. Make Adrian choose between his woman and his throne.
She is not his woman.
Not yet. That is what makes her useful. Start with her past.
They're saying I planned it?
The files are edited, but if the council circulates them, people believe the story before we can disprove it.
Who received it?
Elder Victor's office first, then several council aides.
They can attack me. But they're doing this to make Finn ashamed of being born.
I won't let them.
Then don't just protect me. Tell the truth.
Alpha, the pack deserves clarity. Was Miss Shaw aware of your identity 5 years ago?
No.
Convenient.
Careful.
A human woman appears after 5 years with your son. Now she asks for guardian power inside the pack. We must consider manipulation.
If I wanted power, I would have come here 5 years ago with a baby and a demand. Instead, I worked double shifts and paid hospital bills alone.
Or waited until the child became useful.
Say one more lie about her.
You want clarity? Fine. 5 years ago, I was drugged, lost, terrified, and too ashamed to understand what happened. The next morning, my grandmother almost died. I ran to the hospital because that was the only family I had. I didn't know Adrian's name. I didn't know what a pack was. I didn't know my son would have claws one day, but I knew he was mine, so I stayed. I raised him. I loved him before his bloodline mattered to any of you.
Emotion again.
You should try it.
I remember that night. I remember warning her to leave because I was losing control. She did not hunt me. She did not trap me. If anyone bears responsibility, it is me.
Alpha, you do not need to lower yourself for a human woman.
I lower myself by abandoning truth, not by standing beside the mother of my child. Sophie Shaw has done more for Finn than this council ever has. Her place beside him is not up for debate. You were shaking after the meeting.
I hated saying it in front of them.
I'm sorry.
For what?
For thinking you ran from me because you wanted to. For not finding you. For missing everything.
I was angry at you for not being there, even when I knew you didn't know.
You were allowed to be angry.
Thank you for standing with me today.
I should have stood with you sooner.
Alpha, perimeter breach. Multiple intruders from the North Woods.
Hunters?
Silver Order gear. They're carrying suppressus rounds. Lock down the medical wing. Move Sophie and Finn to the safe room. Already sending guards.
They came for my son.
Mommy, what's happening?
Stay close to me.
Miss Shaw, Alpha ordered us to take you to the safe room.
Where's Adrian?
Securing the manor.
Are the lab people back?
They won't get you. I promise.
Hand over the half-blood child, and no one else has to bleed.
You came to my land and threatened my son. Bleeding is already decided.
Take the Alpha alive if possible. Kill the rest! This way. The main route is compromised.
Who sent you?
Alpha Pierce.
He doesn't call himself Alpha Pierce.
Run!
Of course it's you.
I gave Adrian every chance to choose the pack over weakness.
You call a mother and child weakness because you're too empty to understand love.
Love makes alphas predictable.
Mommy!
Step away from them!
There it is. The Great Alpha, led by a human woman's scream.
You worked with the Silver Order.
I worked for the Pack's survival.
We have the proof. Calls, transfers, lab access codes. It's over, Victor.
Then let's see what your proof is worth against her life.
Mommy!
Don't move, Finn. Look at me. Stay where you are.
Victor, let her go.
Listen to yourself. One human woman, and the Great Alpha freezes.
This ends with you in chains, not with her blood.
It ends when the Pack sees what weakness you have become.
If you think using me makes you strong, you're even smaller than I thought.
You should be begging.
I begged enough in hospitals, in debt offices, in every room where people looked at my son like a burden. I'm done begging.
Brave words from a woman who can't even protect herself.
I don't need to beat you to protect him. I only need to buy 1 second.
Sophie! You would attack an elder for her?
I would attack a traitor for less.
Mommy, did it hurt?
A little, but I'm okay. You listened to me. You stayed safe. That helped me more than you know. Don't look like that. I'm alive.
That is not a low standard I'm willing to accept.
You're hurt.
It's not mine.
That's not as reassuring as you think.
When he put that blade to your throat, I almost lost control.
But you didn't.
Because Finn was watching.
And because you're better than Victor thinks.
I don't know how to do this carefully.
Do what?
Care about you. Victor gave them access codes, patrol routes, and Finn's medical wing location. Who was the hooded contact? They only know the name Caleb Stone. Caleb Stone is supposed to be dead. Apparently not. Find everything. Old Hunter records, Pack exile files, lab ownership, all of it. If Caleb Stone is alive, this is bigger than Victor. Then we end all of it. Caleb Stone, former Silver Order field commander, officially killed in a lab fire 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Same year you met Adrian. Same year Finn was conceived. That fire destroyed a Hunter research site near the hotel district.
Are you saying that night wasn't random?
I was lured there during the full moon.
And I was drugged into the wrong room. We were both set up.
Caleb wanted alpha blood mixed with human blood. Or he wanted to create a half-blood key before anyone knew what it meant.
Finn was never an accident to them.
He was never theirs.
I spent 5 years blaming myself for walking into that room.
So did I.
Did something bad happen again?
We found out some people planned bad things before you were born.
Because of me?
No, because of what they wanted. That is different.
Did they make me?
No, they don't get to claim that. I carried you. I loved you. You are mine.
And mine, not theirs.
If this is true, the Council failed to detect a Hunter operation for 5 years.
It is true.
The Pack will demand answers.
Good. Finn deserved answers before any of you demanded rights over him.
Miss Shaw, I owe you an apology.
Then start by protecting my son instead of judging him.
Agreed.
Pierce has the boy guarded. The mother survived.
Mothers are inconvenient that way.
Should we move the lab?
No. Let them come. The half-blood key is close. If the boy won't come willingly, the mother will bring him to us.
I don't know if I'm relieved or angrier.
Both make sense.
For 5 years, I thought I was careless, stupid, broken.
You were targeted.
That doesn't give me those years back.
No, but it gives us the truth to fight with.
Us?
If you'll allow it. It could be a trap. It is a trap.
Then we don't walk into it blindly.
You're not going.
Don't start.
Caleb wants you.
Exactly, which means he expects you to lock me away and charge in angry. That's the blind part.
I'm not using you as bait.
I'm not bait. I'm part of the plan.
Are you going to fight?
I'm going to be careful.
That's not the same answer.
I'll bring her back.
Promise?
Promise.
And you come back too.
I promise.
Take this. It helps when you're scared.
Stay close to Ethan until I clear the entrance.
I know the plan.
I know you know. I'm saying it because I need to hear it.
I'll stay close.
Alpha Pierce. Miss Shaw. Finally, the parents arrive.
Where are you?
Close enough to hear fear. Far enough to survive arrogance.
Show yourself.
Soon. First, I wanted you to see what your son represents.
He is not your project.
No. He is the first success.
Alpha, doors are sealed!
I studied werewolves for 20 years. Strength is predictable. Family is not. That is why Finn matters.
You planned the hotel night.
I opened a door. Nature did the rest.
You drugged 2 people and call it nature?
I call it progress.
Silver suppresses gas!
Adrian!
Interesting. The human mother remains the most mobile variable.
Then you should have accounted for angry mothers!
Sophie, get back!
Not until the door's open!
Move! Now!
Good. Bring that fire to the final test.